Daytime baseball from the home of the Phils since 2004, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, a notable matchup of playoff hopefuls between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Red Sox have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Jake Arrieta is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The center fielder, number 16, Andrew Benintendi.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1 as we get underway in Philadelphia. Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row, nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now, continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, and that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
Marte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
This one's down to third. Franco has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, this guy's had a powerhouse season up to this point, D-Bro, but only 2 home runs in his last 10 games.
Yeah, Dan, 2 home runs in his last 10 games is nothing to raise your nose at. But the bottom line is there's some guys in the rearview mirror that continue to drive the ball out of the ballpark, so he's got to get it going.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Eduardo Rodriguez has come a long way in a short period of time. Really needs to command the off-speed pitches. A lefty that brings a big arm and a big power fastball. 93 to 96 miles an hour. A good assortment of breaking pitches. The key for Rodriguez, getting ahead with his fastball.
Here's Starling Marte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes to start his afternoon. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Stepping into the box, Billy Newhouser. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training, if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Full count now, 3-2. Rhys Hoskins would be next. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Here comes the first pitch, and he just misses inside with the fastball there. Harper is off at first with 2 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. hit sharply on the ground. Bogaerts has it. Flip of his glove for one. Phillies strand one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. His history with Jake Arrieta, not great. He's 1 for 8. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through for a hit. And now this will make it down to the 334 sign.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Here's Steve Pearce now, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the base of the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia.
Now, Phillies.
From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. He's set, and the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
No strike.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is taken. Strike 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Marte's after it. He gets to it, and oh, he botched it. The throw to third, and he is in there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Hernandez at second. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Boston's out in front, 2-0. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. And you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
That just misses off the inside for ball one. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know a right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here comes the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Michael.
So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
A ball and 2 strikes. Bat explodes as this is popped up. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Williams Astudillo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Line drive to center field. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck. Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
Jake Arrieta is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Strike 2.
Hey, make a pitch right here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and regroup a little bit. 1 run is not going to kill you.
Astudillo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is line to left. Martinez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here's the first pitch to him. A ball and no strikes.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
That's inside. 2-0. The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good depth.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Here's Mookie Betts. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
First pitch, a check at first, and he'll dive back in safely. Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, and a ball 1-0. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to Martinez.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And the count will be full. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in AB, maybe one.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Red Sox leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Starling Marte steps in to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. The 1-2. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Billy Newhouser.
Ready for another chance? Billy Newhouser. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder,
Now to the plate, Bryce Harper. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're down 2-1. Now at the plate, Steve Pearce.
leading off for Boston, the first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter number 50.
Striding in, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Bounce to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, BRYCE Hoskins. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
BRYCE Hoskins.
Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning. And that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Gonna be a tough play. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still trail it here 2-1. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. The pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Rodriguez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. They still lead it 2-1. Digging in, Michael Franco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Michael Franco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Loud contact there, but it's well fouled. And on 0-2. He misses with a fastball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Vasquez. And he makes the throw to first. Franco is retired, and there's one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also, credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The windup and the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
2 balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Fouled off. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. And there's out number 2. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
3-0 pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up Starling Marte. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. Arrieta, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Pulls this one in the air out to left. On the move is Martinez. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. 1 left for Philadelphia. Our score remains 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
J.D. Martinez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Steve Pearce. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Newhouser has it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in, Billy Newhouser. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And now Bryce Harper. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed and the ball. It just doesn't get there.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And that gives Andrew McCutchen an opportunity this inning with 2 out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that's the third out. Phillies strand one. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Daniel De Los Santos is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Dustin Pedroia.
Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Behind 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is underneath this one. One down. Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. McCutchen going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and he'll pull into second with one away.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And this is hit hard to the right side. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Eduardo Rodriguez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch, and he fouls this one off. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Devers at second with 2 down. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Red Sox lead 1. They're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-0 the count. The 1-1 home is a bunt attempt, but he missed it.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Lying towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
They need to be aggressive right here from the offensive standpoint. Lead off base hit, bottom of the 7th. You're down 1. This has to be the moment they scratch one across.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Matt Barnes takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Matt Barnes.
Standing in now, Michael Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Here's the 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi racing back. He can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and that should tie the game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
In now, Williams Astudillo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Barnes has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Barnes has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Full count, 3-2. Three-two pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Enyel De Los Santos. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. The sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Starling Marte. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Phillies, Newhouser.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Billy Newhouser, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Phillies shortstop in front in the count, 3-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with one away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. From the belt, the pitch.
Nope.
And that misses for ball one.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike one.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
A 1-1. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
And I can't emphasize enough how huge that at-bat was. It's great to be leading by one, but those two insurance runs are absolutely critical at this juncture of the game. Well done.
Erasmo Ramirez takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Erasmo Ramirez.
Rhys Hoskins will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll add 1 more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Andrew McCutchen, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Harper is off at first with 2 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-2. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The 3-2 pitch. McCutchen will take one that misses. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider and a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him
Now
enough to
batting.
get a good swing.
The second
Good
baseman.
job of pitch recognition
Take off.
and knowing the strike zone to draw the
Jack.
free pass there.
So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Off the plate.
And that misses inside 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. 8th inning coming up. The Phillies lead it 6-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Marte comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Sliding into the box, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Smoke toward third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
J.D. Martinez.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started. Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody has got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Xander Bogaerts will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Betts over at second. Martinez is over at first with 1 away. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Steve Pearce. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. The 1-0 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and 2 now.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Fastball is outside. It's full now. 3-2. Dustin Pedroia would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Settling in now, Michael Franco. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate.
Michael Franco.
He's set. Here it comes. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 sent on the ground out to second. There to get it is Pedroia. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for the Phils, William Astudillo. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
No.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. On the ground to third. Devers has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Nick Williams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nick Williams.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. Hit out towards second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. Juan Nicasio comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 12, Juan Nicasio.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Dustin Pedroia.
First offering on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Two-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now. Rafael Devers will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Standing in, Rafael Devers. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 0-2 home. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hard hit ball to second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So coming to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Last strike now for the Red Sox. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Astudillo finds it. Throw on to first, he'll take care of him, and the Phillies are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-2 the final total today. The Philadelphia Phillies capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win. Angel de los Santos claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.